everybody, this is Bianca and welcome to CodeCouch once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. In today's video, we're gonna talk about how does a front-end developer's day looks like. If you're in the universities or doing your masters, or you're just wondering like how does a day of front-end developers looks like, then I think please check out this video till the end. I'm super excited to be walking you guys through my whole day and till the end of the day and showing how does my day look like, and with this guy in the background. So it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be awesome, so stay tuned till the end. Hey guys, I'm really excited for this video and I can't wait to show my workplace and other stuff. I'm just heading to the office from Lichtenberg, from the place where I live. So at the moment I'm in the S-Bahn and it's kind of 45 minutes commute from my house to my workplace, and I have to change one more U-Bahn. So let's see how does it go. When I see people, I get kind of people conscious, but I hope it's gonna be fine. Alright, so I'm actually at Warschauerstraße Bridge. This is one of the most happening and very busy street, I would say. Yeah, so this is the last stop where I gotta change my U-Bahn. And then I will be straight into the business office. Well, then I'll see you there. Guys, so I'm actually at the Gorlitzer Bahnhof station. I'm just 3 minutes away from my office. It's green. Walking here. Yeah, so I'll be there in just 2 minutes now. This is Disras. I'm actually heading on to our main office area, and you get to see this beautiful building. The interesting thing is this building is not only beautiful but super historical. You know, it has a history that our first computer has been built here and has been invented. I can't believe this space is so beautiful and so historical. Alright guys, so I'm just in the office and not making so noise. Just gonna give a quick update. So I'm in the office and sipping my coffee. Actually, in general, what happens is there will be some buffer time of 15 to 20 minutes. You come either early or go late, and then you just network with people or just say hi to everybody in the office. It's just nice to be nice, and then have your coffee or whatever and get refreshed. So I just came and got fresh, and I'm having my coffee. And then next, or anybody else will have stand up if they want to catch up with their colleagues who they're working with. So I'm gonna have a catch up as a small meeting with one of my colleagues, Leslie, and yeah, so that's all. Okie dokie guys, so quick update from my end. So after I come to the office and getting fresh, I had a stand-up, as I said you guys before, so I had to catch up regarding my project. So usually what happens in stand-ups is like you just discuss with your teammates on what you're working and what's the status of the project or what are your tasks for the whole day. So this is a common scenario, happens in every single company and it happens here as well. It is just more casual and more in a nice way at these times. And other than that, I think after my stand-up, yeah, I got straight away to focus mode of working, and I had a lot of work in there. So I got some good amount of work done in my first half. So generally what happens is when you are at your office or in the startups, Usually you'll be assigned to some bunch of work, and pretty much everyone works independently, so you also got to work independently there. Probably Google is the way where you can find something if you don't get, or also of course colleagues will be there, but pretty much everyone works so independently. So there will be some kind of tasks and you need to work on it. If you have a good knowledge about technologies, that's great. So if you ask me currently, at these days, it depends on company to company. So here at these days, we don't have any fixed technologies. We keep changing technologies and CMSs as we go on, because we always try to upgrade ourselves. I think the same goes to most of the companies out there. So currently I'm working on Kirby CMS, and this is the first time I'm gonna work on it. So yeah, I was juggling with all the setup and figuring out with my colleague Leslie. It was super fun because most of the time my team get changed, and I get to meet new sort of people and meet them and also mingle with them, and everybody has their own working style, and I enjoy everything. So I'm super happy. In the second half of my day, I actually have a developers meeting today. Yeah, we have this weekly developers meeting on every Tuesday, 1 hour. All of our developers gather and we work on things to improvise on, and we have a lot of organizational stuff to discuss, a lot of new technologies if anything is coming, or if anybody has any new ideas, or if somebody is going to conference, they will talk about this. I think this is a place where we learn quite a lot, and also it's a good time to mingle with all the developers. So it's one of my favorite meeting, I would say. Also in the second half, I have another design meeting with the whole design and the project manager. I think as a front-end developer, it is such a good opportunity to collaborate with designers, then get to know their work, and also add on your points so that they can make sure the design looks pretty, and also it works on the web very well. So I do have a meeting with the design. In general, like as a front-end developer, your work could be a little boring when it comes to bug fixes and also research. I think that's a boring area of a front-end developer, I would say, in general. Well, it's a different case when you are playing with your website and adding little animations and some functionalities. Then I think you will be super hyperactive and looking forward to the things. But when it comes to bug fixes and research in general, is kind of area which developers tend to fade out. So yeah, otherwise it will be interesting, but as long as you like your work and you love what you do, then it will be super hyperactive, doesn't matter what it is. Alright everybody, so my day is kind of coming to an end and I'm a little tired because in the second half I had some focused setup. In general, like when you have this setup, like the project setup, and also when you have some documents to read on or research to do, I think that's the most tiring day ever we as a developer would have, and I had the same in the second half. Apart from that, I had some meetings to catch up with, and that was really nice. Some design meetings I had. And otherwise I think I had some sneaky peeky breaks in between, some coffee breaks and chit chat breaks. So that's how a front-end developer's day looks like. Lot of coding, some focus work with your headset on, and then some meetings and some talks with your colleagues and some nice breaks in between. So that's how my day went on. Hope you enjoy the video and got some glimpses of how does a front-end developer's day looks like, or especially my day in Berlin or at these days. I hope that was more fun. That's all for now, and until next time, keep excited because life is so expensive. Just see.